Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Tara, the Paper Snob. Today I am going to begin working on 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. This is season 12, and for the month of June, the group, we have a Facebook community group that you can become a part of. I can put that information below for you to see. You can participate along with each sketch, but they're also doing a really cool bingo each month. Now, mine didn't print that well, but well enough for me to use. And so we have, you know, the spaces, 25, is it right? 25 spaces, and then a free space, of course. And then each one has different things in it. So like today, I could mark off sequins if I managed to get those on my page. I could mark off wood veneer, etc. So that is super fun. And so I will be playing along with that each time I do one of these sketches. Today's sketch is designed by Kelly Pyron, who is at Kelly Schultz on YouTube. Her information will be linked below in my description box, as well as a collaborative playlist that is good for the whole month for Christy's Beautiful Life Series 12. And this is the lovely sketch that Miss Kelly has created for us to play with today. This is for June 1st, day 1 of 30 Days of Sketches. And so I'm also going to be combining this sketch with Leftovers to Layouts, which was a pop that my scrapping twin Kristen over at Scrappin' on the Fly put together for the month of April, and I said I wanted to continue on with it for the entire year because I have lots and lots of leftovers. This is a set of leftovers from I believe my April Pink Fresh Friday video. I made a really cute hexagon with some papers and fussy cut these little flowers, and so I want to use those and get them on a page. This is also from a piece of Pink Fresh Studios paper. It had this blue on the back, and I've cut it down into the tickets and little cut aparts. I also have leftover Tim Holtz pink ribbon, some leftover stickers that I don't know that are going to get on here, a little, is it rubber? I don't know, from Allie Edwards, a pink enamel heart, some chipboard pieces, and then I created a title with my cameo. Now, I like to stack. I don't know can you see that? I like to stack my titles that I create with my cameo. This is a trick I learned from Jennifer McGuire Ink. You stack the titles and it gives you that depth that you usually see with thickers or foamies or other things. And so I cut out 3 identical ones out of a piece of scrap. It's kind of a peachy, corally cardstock that I had in my scraps, and just layered them up, and I have already glued them down, as you can see. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media first, and we're going to get moving. So I do want to get a little bit of inking splotches on this white cardstock. I kind of have a thing against just plain white cardstock, so I am going to use this old October Afternoon ink spray and some packaging, and I'm going to put some blobs right here in the middle of my cardstock. Now, this particular spray, A, is old. I think I bought it in 2012. B, it's supposed to be a little bit like the oxides. Of course, Tim Holtz perfected those, and this one has never worked as nicely as a Distress Oxide spray, but it is still fairly nice. So now that I've allowed that background to dry, I'm going to start adding some of the pieces to my layout. To create my banner strips, I used a punch that I got at Hobby Lobby. I think you could see it in the tray at the beginning of the video. Anyway, this has been a lifesaver of a punch for me. When I purchased it, I was participating in a class by Allison Davis and Debbie Sanders over on the Scrapbook Generation Facebook community group, and their sketches have lots of banners. So I am not great at cutting straight. I am also not great at cutting uniform banners, and so I feel like this punch has been a very worth it type of punch, and I use it all the time. I even had my husband help me measure out smaller punch or smaller banner levels just so that I could use it for like 1 inch, because the smallest it goes is 1.5. And so I just adore this punch. Anyway, this is the title that I was talking about at the beginning of the video that I had stacked, and I have also mentioned that all of this is scraps from a previous layout, which means everything was pre-cut for me. I had already fussy cut the floral bits that I'm talking underneath the title now. I had fussy cut the word phrases, and that pretty much makes this layout a snap to put together. All I have to do is add a few more embellishment pieces, and this layout will be complete. So pretty much all I have to do at this point is just start adding the bits and pieces to this layout. So I'm tucking the fussy cut florals on either side of my layout, as well as, instead of using a tab, which I could have done because I have a tab punch, I used a fussy cut ticket that I had out of a piece of paper, and then I plopped a half circle from Freckled Fawn. It's a chipboard set, and it matched my colors pretty well. I'm also going to be adding some sequins and a little bit of other details to this layout. Like this little tiny enamel heart is from Allie Edwards' kit, and I had several of them sitting on my desktop, and I've been trying to use them so that I don't have to find a home for them in my space. And now you're seeing me add some little glue dots, and I'm going to use my jewel picker and get some of these sequins onto this page. Now, I used to design for Buttons Galore and More a couple of years ago. When my oldest daughter was diagnosed with brain cancer and had surgery, I let it go because I knew that I was going to be busy with her. But I still have so much of their beautiful sequin mixes in my stash, as well as some of their other embellishments that they sent me when I was a designer, that I could probably put sequins on every single page for the rest of my life. Anyway, this is a really pretty set. I believe these were created by Craft with May. She has a Facebook community group if you want to look her up, as well as craftwithmay.com. She holds classes sometimes. I want to thank you for stopping by my channel today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment. If you have questions, drop them below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Make sure that you check out that description box below, because there will be a collaborative playlist down there, as well as links for other things that I talked about in my video. You have a great day. Bye.